Alrighty folks, well in this episode of John Deere 4105 Adventures, what we'll be doing is we'll be showing y'all how to hook up a John Deere 375 backhoe. And that pretty much probably be this whole episode. I don't know, we'll just have to see how long it goes, so y'all just come along. First thing you want to do is line up your tractor, so we're going to go ahead and get that done and just take it from there. Now that your backhoe is lined up, we're going to set our parking brake. And I'm going to show you all a few things here before we continue. Okay. There's a few odds and ends I won't be able to show you, probably, but I'm going to try to do my best right now. These holes right here need to be lined up with these. These holes right here need to be lined up with that. Then once you get that lined up, you're going to stick these pins right here. There's two of them, one for each side, in the holes. You're also going to have a couple of hydraulic lines to work with, which will be this one on this side, which will go to that. That's your loop for your 3-point. And then you have one to go on the other side. Also, there'll be a wire for a light, which I had installed. My dad and I installed this, which I'll go into detail after we hook up. Alrighty, now let's get this other line hooked up here. This right here, be careful that you don't mess your fingers. That line I just unhooked right here, that's for your 3-point. Your 3-point will not work without that. So now we're going to hook up this line. Let me get right here in front of the camera. Go ahead and get that hooked up, and I'll zoom in and let y'all see it after I get it in line. There we go. Now it's nice and snug. Okay. So that line right here That's where your 3-point when you have that loop hooked in there. Now I'm going to zoom y'all out here and reposition y'all for the next frame. Okay, I'm going to try and get this repositioned because the 3-point is not hooked up all the way. But to do that, you're going to use the hydraulics on the backhoe, which I'm going to show you. You'll see the backhoe move there, and I'm going to be using all the different sticks for the bucket, the stabilizers, and the main boom. Alrighty, now that we've got it aligned, well, as best as I can tell, we'll go ahead and hook up our loop hose for the 3-point. And it should. Tractor off again. Now we're going to unhook this line again. Plug this one back in. And then we'll be able to finally line up the backhoe to put the pins in. Okay, now when I crank the tractor up, you should see the 3-point pull the backhoe in line with the tractor. So we'll go ahead and get that done, and then I'll show you what to do for the next step. Up a little bit more. No, actually, I'm going to show you all a neat little trick you can do here. So we'll step around the other side and try and do it. But as you can see, we've got it lined up. We're just not close enough in for what it is. So we're going to make sure all of our hydraulics are bled off, and then we're going to hook up our lines like so. I gotta come back around to the other side for that one, but we're gonna pull the cap off here as I showed you. We'll go ahead and hook up our lines. And we're gonna use the backhoe here. Make sure your lines are nice and clipped in. That's all you need, is to have the line come off like that right there. And of course, the collar wants to act up. This is interesting. There we go. Now it's locked on. It just need a little bit of persuasion. Alrighty folks, well I'm going to step around to the other side so you can kind of see what I'm doing here. Now what I'm trying to do is to get these pins lined up with those holes that I just showed you earlier. So what we're going to try to do is use our stabilizer arm. That's going to be our first line. It should pick it right up. We can use our boom, roll it forward, adjustment, but once you get it in there, now I'm going to go ahead and pull this cord out from under here down, and maybe have to unhook the hydraulic for the 3-point. I'm gonna go ahead and turn the camera off and get this thing aligned a little bit, and then we'll come back. Alrighty, as I said, this is the pin, and it'll basically slide right in here like this. And then you'll take this little clip right here, and you'll find your hole. So, excuse me here, it's going to be kind of tricky trying to do this one-handed, but we'll manage. There we go. Pop it into that hole like that, clip her in, and that's all there is to hooking the backhoe up. There's one more thing though. Mine, as I said, has a light on it. You'll see this little wiring harness right here. Let's see if I can get it here. It's kind of hard to see. But this little harness right here, that runs power back to the lights. Alrighty, well, now what's left to do is to take this harness right here, and then you're going to ride it right up through here. I just kind of tucked it out to the side there, but you'll ride it, and we're going to follow it down beside the loom here. Come right beside the tractor, right beside the seat here, I think, where your seat belt is. That's all there is to that. Now, let's turn the tractor off where y'all can hear me a little bit. I'll flip my light switch on, provide power back to the back. And we'll take you around and show you the light. And oh yeah, as an added note for Dave Knows How, might be a suggestion, I don't know if you probably don't, but if you ever do any kind of night digging or want to, this is a good idea to have this on hand. I'll show you what I did here. And basically, what we've done, let me go around to the other side, you can see it a little better, is we've run a light back here on the backhoe. Got a lot of other odds and ends around here, so you have to excuse all this stuff. But anyways, we run a little light pod back here and run our wiring through this loom. Our ground wire goes into this, right under this bolt right here. And then we run our hot down the loom to here, and then routed the rest of the wire down below with the sheathing of the hydraulic lines. And then routed that up under the backhoe. Then we went up into here and pulled this panel off right here. There's only 4 13mm bolts on this one. I'm not sure how your backhoe would be, but on the John Deere 375, it's like this. And we got all of our wire tucked back in there, and then run it back under the frame of the backhoe to that plug that I just showed you. And then I just took it up to the cab of the tractor. But to operate the light, I just simply hit that switch right there. Have to power it from the light switch on the tractor though. And then there you go. As y'all can see here, we've got an 4 LED light pod there. But that's pretty much it. It's a great pod, does great. I've used it a few times digging, and maybe sometime here in the future, next time I have to dig a hole at night, I'll bring the camera out and let y'all see it. Or dusk, so you can see the tractor and the light and all that jazz. But that's pretty much it. You just reverse the steps of what I've done, except when you're doing the backhoe from scratch, what you want to do is you'll want to make sure your bucket is lined parallel to the ground, just like the way that one is. And then you'll put a board under your feet here. There's 2 little feet right here, which I'm not sure if you can see that well, but there we go. Yeah, these little feet right here, you'll set a board under that. Just makes it easier if you're not on a concrete slab. And then you just pull the pins and reverse the process of the hydraulic lines and all that. But hope this helps y'all get the basic gist of how to hook up the backhoe, and I hope you enjoyed seeing my little light project. Go and power that off. So until next time, this is Mountain Man 3225 saying, catch y'all later. Keep safe out there, and we'll see you in the next video.